so.
Coming to you live from the inner sanctum of the big blue house in the middle of nowhere. This is your host, Sean and Crystal.
Oh, it's okay.
Sean
And Crystal.
And this is Paranormal
Adventures
with Sean and Crystal. Yay. Anyway. Yep. Here we go. We're all going now.
So last week we talked about.
Hang on. I forgot to do something.
Okay.
We're going to go here.
I'll let him do that first.
Okay. There we go. We got that going too.
So last week we talked about Nessie, wasn't it?
And Ogopogo.
Yeah, Ogopogo. And then this week we're going to bring y'all Champ, and then it's the White River Monster of Arkansas. So one from our home state that's a river monster. So.
It's a river monster.
So do we just go ahead and start with Champ?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Which is another Canadian river monster, lake monster. Champ or Champy refers to the legendary lake monster said to inhabit Lake Champlain, which borders New York and Vermont.
So that,
okay, never mind. It's close to Canada. It's just up our northern states.
They're both United States creatures.
And so it's basically similar to the Loch Ness Monster.
Which we believe is a plesiosaurus.
Yes, I think it very well could be the plesiosaurus. You made me lose my place. So, Champ is a cryptid, meaning its existence is not officially proven, but it's a popular figure in folklore and local culture. Sightings of Champ have been reported for centuries, with descriptions varying from a serpentine creature with a long neck and large head to a plesiosaur-like creature. And it says folklore and sightings. The earliest accounts of a creature in Lake Champlain date back to Native American legends, where a horned serpent was said to inhabit the lake. Modern sightings begin in the 19th century, with notable reports from a railroad crew and a small boy fishing in 1873. So, do you want me to go on with the description?
Yeah, I'm letting people know that we're on Facebook Live.
Okay. Well, I'll keep on with some of our stuff that I got for Champ then. So, let's see. It says physical descriptions. Champ is often described as a large serpentine or plesiosaur-like creature with a long neck, a head with large eyes, and a body ranging from 10 to 200 feet long. That's a big difference. Some reports mention humps or fins. Cultural significance, it says Champ is a beloved figure in the Lake Champlain region, with a Vermont Lake Monsters baseball team adopting him as their mascot, according to the Vermont Lake Monsters. The area has embraced the legend, with tourism focused around searching for Champ and local businesses selling Champ-related merchandise.
So they're selling Champ merchandise like dudes selling
the
Nessie. Little
Nessie. Did we talk a lot about that guy that goes down there? Oh yeah, we did. We did talk about that last week. The guy that lives by the Loch Ness. And he watches with his binoculars. But anyway, that guy was pretty weird. There's a scientific perspective. While some suggest Champ could be a Zegliodon or a plesiosaur, others propose it's a large sturgeon or even a misidentified natural phenomenon.
So this says many view it as a hoax or misidentification of natural phenomenon. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, they've seen them, in Scotland. There was the one that was that we talked about last week, which was Ogopogo. Then you get the champ sightings, and we even have them in Arkansas.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
that.
in the
Yeah,
White River.
Well, this is why I want to do. We went out of the country for Loch Ness, and we jumped across the ocean to Ogopogo.
Yep.
So I wanted to bring it home to Champ.
And then,
As far as
yeah.
being in the United States, in our own country, we got Champ. Then here in a little bit, we're going to bring it on closer to home to the White River Monster, which from where we're at to get to Newport, you cross the White River.
Oh yeah, we've been up that way before. So.
But we're really, maybe 45 minutes to an hour from the White River.
Yeah, not far, and from different points, I think. Is Brinkley near that too, where we went?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I was looking up the
But my thing is, they've seen it in so many of these locations. Multiple sightings, in all these locations. So I mean, to me, you can only hoax something so much, So I would like to think that it's real, that there's something to it, because of all the sightings.
On Champ, one of the best pieces of evidence is the Mansi photo. So I'm trying to see here.
We might have to find that picture and put it on our page later.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we might have to post some of those on the page later.
So the Mansi photo is pretty. It's a pretty good photo of a creature with its head out of the water, and unlike the surgeon's photo for Loch Ness, there's actually stuff in the background for reference of size.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of think with all the sightings, like I said, there has to be something to it, or some truth to it, of it being a type of cryptid or unknown.
See, it's saying similar to what they said about Loch Ness. Some people are saying, well, it could be a sturgeon.
Yeah, but a sturgeon doesn't.
Sturgeons are freaking big, though.
Yeah, that is a big fish.
I'm gonna look that up.
So maybe we'll post a picture of the sturgeon fish too, so y'all can look at that as a reference compared to some of these monster photos that are like.
I can see that.
Let me see.
They're big.
Yeah, maybe. Especially if maybe they saw the fin on top, maybe. Well, we can post a picture and let people decide a little on that.
But this thing, it says typically the sturgeon weigh between 10 and 80 pounds, but can grow to over 300 pounds.
Wow. That's a big fish.
So yeah, and it said the largest sturgeon ever recorded, a beluga, weighed 3,400 pounds. I don't know.
Wait, let me push that and then images. That's what they're thinking this champ looks like here. So to me, that don't look like a sturgeon.
No, it doesn't. Stupid sturgeons.
So I might have to post some of those too for comparisons, but that's pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, that's an obvious picture of some, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
We're gonna have to post those on the page.
Champ Photo, Lake Champlain. There's a
Uh,
bunch of them. Champy. That's what his nickname is. I saw that on the internet too.
Champy.
Champy.
Trumpet champ.
Champy Champ. Then there's some more cartoons. Champ, the Lake Champlain monster. That's kind of cute. I might have to put that on the page later. But I'll have that
There
for y'all
is
to see.
Oh,
Uh,
I thought it was a White River monster. The White River also runs through Batesville.
oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause we've gone up to Batesville many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty up that way. That's the White River, yeah. White.
You want me to start on the White River monster?
Yeah, you can.
The White River monster is a legendary creature reported to inhabit the White River in Arkansas, particularly near Newport. Which I was telling you,
Yeah.
we're going to go to Newport. And we just got a person live on Podbean. Who we got on Podbean there?
He's been on here before. It's Redneck. Hey, Redneck. We missed you.
Sorry, we're kind of sketchy on our timelines. Anyway, so it is described as a large snake-like creature with a spiny back and sometimes compared to a giant catfish or even a sea serpent. Sightings of this creature, nicknamed Whitey, have been reported since the early 20th century, with some suggesting it's been a part of local folklore for much longer.
See, there's some pictures. It looks like a crazy catfish monster.
That's weird looking.
I know. So I guess some people were saying that, or a lot of people thought it might be an elephant seal.
Yeah, the first sightings. While some believe the legend dates back to Native American folklore, the first recorded sightings are from the early 1900s, with a surge in reports around 1937.
Wow. But what I'm seeing on here, some believe the White River monster may have affected the Civil War.
Huh.
It says the river was used for transportation and the monster was supposedly responsible for overturning a boat. Sightings of the monster then began again in 1912. So
They're like, we done, we out.
I don't know if this is the same one you have, but it says on July 1st of that year, an owner of a plantation near the river saw the monster. He reported having gray skin and as wide as a car and 3 cars long. As the news spread, construction of a rope net began, but ended due to lack of money and materials.
Huh.
And that was in 1915.
The White River monster has become a well-known part of Arkansas folklore, and some locals even referring to it by its nickname, Whitey. It's got a legal status. In 1973, the Arkansas State Legislature created the White River Monster Sanctuary and Retreat, making it illegal to harm the creature within the area, according to Legends of America.
Yes, that's what I was seeing too. That's great. So, yeah, some of the different pictures that they had were kind of crazy. I guess some people thought it might have been like an alligator type thing, but could it be like just a really gigantic gar?
An alligator gar?
An alligator gar.
Jokers get big too.
Yeah. See, that's what we got down here in our rivers, y'all. We got some alligator gar. Tear you up. Actually, though, I don't know if I've ever seen one up close. I was always a little too scared. I just stayed in the swimming area. It was safe in the swimming area. What about you?
I don't go swimming, so it doesn't matter.
I like swimming. Hey, you go swimming in the creek with me.
The White River Monster's reported size varies from around 15 feet long and 5 feet wide to 30 feet long and as big as a boxcar. 3 towed tracks over a foot long found on the banks of the river are commonly believed to belong to Whitey.
Wow.
So I wonder,
And then somebody had a cartoon kind of like that. It looks kind of weird.
you know,
But I'll try to get some of those posted later.
the White River Monster is one of Arkansas's premier mysteries. Since 1915, along the White River near Newport, the monster has appeared several times and become a local legend. Sightings of Whitey began in 1915 but were sporadic until 1937. So some people believe, I think you mentioned it, that it could be an elephant seal.
Yeah,
Which,
like a lot of people thought like the elephant seal might have got in the currents in the Mississippi and kind of swam up and kind of swam into the White River.
because if I remember right, does the White doesn't the White River run into the Arkansas or does it run into the Mississippi?
Oh, that's a good question. We're gonna have to. Why don't you look that up?
Okay, keep talking about
Because I'm not quite sure. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up some more stuff on it.
it. There.
Let's see. That was the same stuff. I was going to find some more of those sightings, but I didn't see any.
From Batesville, the White River flows south for 295 miles through Arkansas's Delta region, past Augusta, Des Arc,
Clarendon, yeah.
and St. Charles before emptying into the Mississippi River in Desha County.
So
See-
it does. So that would make sense then if it.
See, I was thinking it emptied into the Arkansas River, and I'm sitting here going, man, that's a long way for it to travel.
Yeah, but now, not really. So that could be the reason for the sighting then.
Yeah.
This just says the same stuff, I think. The White River monster, also known as Whitey, is a cryptid, and while it's not known to be actively dangerous, there have been reports of it capsizing boats. Its reputation leans more towards local legend than a serious threat, but some accounts suggest it could be dangerous to smaller watercraft.
See,
And you were talking about taking a John boat. I don't think
Yeah.
so. Whitey knock you over.
that'd be fun. I'd catch you on my fishing pole. I
Catch
got-
Whitey.
I got a 60-pound test on my fishing pole. I'll catch him. No, it looks like, where it empties, it's not quite center of the state where it empties into the Mississippi, but kind of south central. But it flow a long way it go a long way to just get to Newport. Anyways, to Batesville it's about, I think it said 295 miles, but so I'd say about
Yeah.
250.
But I think maybe it just kind of got into the White River and got lost, and it just kind of kept
Yeah.
traveling northward, really.
Huh.
And then, once it's there, it's not going to go anywhere.
The White
So-
River goes a long way. It goes all the way up to nearly where you're from.
Which is what they were saying. They said some theories suggest the monster could be an out-of-place elephant seal or a large unknown aquatic animal.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot of unknown too that we don't know what it is. Like there's so much stuff that haven't even been discovered yet in our oceans and everywhere. So let me get a drink of my water here.
So, carry on.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, there's like a lot that we don't know, and there's been a lot of sightings of the White River Monster too. So, is it a monster or is it an elephant seal? Let's see. I did see something too about other lake monsters. See if we got a little list here. Which that kind of makes me think of that TV show, isn't it? Called River Monsters, and
Yeah.
he's actually looking for stuff
Oh,
like that.
I've got another. I forgot all about this. And you're going to laugh.
What?
But this is coming from the great city of Heber Springs.
Really?
It's another water monster. Or
Okay, I think I found something, but anyway. See full list.
so Arkansas is, besides the famous Fouke monster and White River monster, Arkansas is also known for the Heber Springs water panther.
Water panther?
Water panther.
Huh.
Yes. But, so,
So?
this creature is described as a mix of Bigfoot and a puma, said to hunt the waters of Greer's Ferry Lake in the Little Red River. Legends describe it as a malevolent spirit capable of dragging people underwater and emitting a terrifying scream.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Some legends suggest dragon-like features. A blog on Arkansas.com says it is said to be malevolent spirit that hunts the waters and surrounding area of Greer's Ferry.
Or we go swim?
Exactly, we're gonna die.
No.
I told you I didn't want to swim in the lake.
Oh my goodness. Although I did think something had a hold of my leg the last time we went to the lake. Because I was by myself over there and I'm just swimming towards, like, to grab onto the little buoy thing, and kind of float
Get
there.
off the buoy!
And I felt something brush my leg and I got all freaked out at first, but it was just a big, like, limb that fell from where the tree was right there. And the branches scratched my leg. But I tried to swim like at break speed. I was like Tasmanian devil in the water. I was trying to get out of there. I was like, it's got a hold of me, Margaret. That was a little Ray Stevens humor there. So, but anyway, so this is like a little list, and it says these are other countries too. This says Palmital Ravine, and it says area Tenerife, and the nation is Spain, continent Europe, and it says monstrous hairy eel.
A hairy eel.
Yeah, a hairy eel.
That's
I thought they were
weird.
scary enough to be electric, but this one's hairy. It's an eel with a beard. But it says, with a head covered in hair and a threatening malice, it says, in its gaze. So, that one sounds kind of scary. Here's a one in the United States, and if we have anybody from this state, maybe they would know. But it's the Alkali Lake. This is in Nebraska, USA, North America. And it says it's a 40-foot long alligator-like creature with rough grayish-brown skin and a horn-like appendage located between its eyes and nostrils.
So it's basically a alligator narwhal.
It could be. Here's another one in the United States. This is Georgia.
Georgia.
And it's the Altamaha River in Georgia. And let's see, that's 30. It says it's 30 foot long with a snake-like head and flippers like a seal.
Huh.
That's kind of crazy too. I'm just curious to see how many sightings of places. Here's another United States. It's Oregon in the United States, and it says serpentine with horns. Indiana. It says beast of Busco. Oscar the turtle is also, I guess, what it's called. Giant snapping turtle.
Huh.
We've got some snapping turtles here in Arkansas.
Some of
I've
them
seen
turtles
some
are
big ones. Yeah, I've seen a big one before.
I bet. I roped one time. I roped a snapping turtle. Yeah. I did.
No, you did
Yeah, I
not.
did. So this snapping turtle was in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
This joker, I bet he weighed 60 pounds. Yeah. I mean,
It was a big one?
it was one of them alligator snappers.
Oh, gosh. Why'd you mess with it?
Because it was in the middle of the road, in the middle of Enola. And I knew them dumb rednecks over there would be all, hey, look at that turtle!
Hey, you might have listeners from Enola.
For anybody from Enola that's listening, I'm sorry. But you know it's true. I lived there.
So it was a snapping. It was in the middle of that four-way, the only four-way there
Right
is?
there close to the fire station.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. One of them kids is going to go, look at that there turtle! And stick his fingers down there. And then I'd have to take care of the kid because he got his fingers snapped off.
So you took it upon yourself to move a 60-pound alligator snapping turtle
Yeah.
from the middle of a little four-way in Enola.
Yeah, after I roped it. I roped it and I got in the back of the truck and I used the rope and I pulled it up into the back of the truck. Then I jumped out because it came at me. I'm like, crap.
Oh my word. Where'd it go then?
I took it down to a creek.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I can just see you doing that.
Yeah.
You're so crazy. Okay, this is one I do have for you. This, I guess I don't have to read a whole bunch of these, but I like this one because you said you had a great granny Bessie, and so this is Ohio, North America, and it's Bessie, also known as South Bay Bessie. Snake-like and 30 to 40 feet to 12.2 meters long, at least a foot in diameter, with a grayish color.
Huh.
That sounds kind of like almost like another Nessie or Ogopogo.
So I'm going to tell you how big these alligator snapping turtles can get. They can average between 155 and 175 pounds.
Wow.
So yeah, it hurt somebody.
Yeah. Well, you did a town a deed, and you
I did.
you roped a snapping turtle and got it to
Look
a
at that
creek.
joker.
So. Oh my goodness.
It was about the size of that one.
It looks like a dinosaur.
It does. Anyway.
Wow. That was a crazy looking turtle.
So yeah.
So, you spent a lot of time in the woods and the creeks. Did you see any kind of monsters other than a huge snapping turtle that you roped?
I've seen plenty of evil things like cottonmouths and stuff.
Well, yeah, you gotta watch out for those. And copperheads.
The only other thing that I've really seen in the creek was the deer that was bayed in the bend of the creek. Big St. Bernard had the deer bayed in the creek bend.
Huh.
It was a sick deer. We roped it too.
You roped a deer too.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
man,
What have
Greg,
you not roped?
the cow.
That you raised cattle and you didn't rope a cow?
Actually, I did.
Let me get this straight. My husband, who showed cattle and grew up around cattle, has not roped a cattle, but has roped a snapping turtle and has roped a deer.
Yes. I'm not a good roper.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not very good at roping. It's not a test for
Oh,
me.
okay. I thought it was we had a message. One new message.
We'll just send all the messages.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
But the deer had a broke ankle, and it's kind of it's a little on the sickly side. Man, Granddad's like, run to the shop, get my rope. So I ran to the shop and got
And you
the
got
rope.
the rope, yeah.
And the deer took off over the hill. And the creepy part about it is, we got to the St. Bernard chase off because we don't know who the St. Bernard belonged to. We went and got our dog, and our dog was baying it. And the deer took off over the hill, and the dog in hot pursuit. Granddad's like, took the rope, goes, make me over the hill, and we get up. I'm going up there, and I got the truck and went up over the hill, and the dog had the deer bait in the corner of the cemetery, so we roped it in the cemetery.
Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Guys, he is not making this stuff up.
No.
His mom lives like right up the road from that little cemetery. That was his grandparents' land there.
No, we roped it.
And you roped it in the cemetery.
Then we
Woo!
it took both of us to drag it to the truck.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. I can just see y'all doing that.
We did.
Was it nighttime too? Because
No,
that would be
it's-
too much.
It was daytime.
Okay. Good grief. We're roping a deer at the cemetery at night.
Yeah.
Hand me another one of them Budweisers.
We don't drink.
I know that. I was just joking.
Hold my beer.
That's what a lot of folks say in Arkansas, though. Hold my beer. No, this girl go, hold my Bible, sister. But anyway. So, anything else?
Oh, I've had a good laugh now.
Yeah, that was funny. I can't believe y'all did that. So did you keep it for a while and get it
Well,
or-
what it was, he had a broke ankle. We got him to the house and got him in the stock trailer.
Yeah.
And we put feed out, or hay out for him and everything in there. Because, a deer will eat hay and stuff too.
Yeah.
But he had
And
a
corn
he had a
and
big
stuff.
old knot on the side of his jaw. Like right there.
Yeah.
Big old knot. Like you see somebody with an abscess tooth or
Yeah.
something, a big knot. Well, Granddad went to he's like,
Kind of
well,
open it up.
hey, let the pus out and stuff, And what had happened was, it wasn't a knot from a bad tooth or anything. It was a wad. Our neighbor who used to work for my granddad also road cropped,
Yeah.
and he raised soybeans. And so the deer had been eating soybeans, or the leaves from the soybeans and stuff. And it was soybean leaves that was packed up right there.
They got all
And
where
what
he couldn't eat them. They were stuck.
and what happened? What we assumed happened was his jaw was offset. It had been broken.
Oh.
So what it looked like was that somebody was out poaching and shot, and it shot him in the jaw.
Aw.
breaking his jaw, and it was all set. I mean, once his jaw was packed with them soybean leaves, it was able to eat because it wasn't going to the side. But he ended up dying about a week later or so. He was
Yeah.
still malnourished, and
Yeah.
with that, he had that broken ankle and everything.
Yeah.
And,
That's one of those things y'all didn't keep the deer meat, did you? Because
No.
he was sick.
but that's that because of the broken ankle. That's
Yeah.
why we were able to rope him.
Oh, that's sad about his jaw. Y'all love deer meat, but I can't hunt. I leave that to him because I can't shoot an animal. I'm too much of an animal lover. I'll eat it all day long, but I don't want to see it or know what happens to it till it gets to my plate. So if he hunts and you take it somewhere, I just be like, got some delicious deer meat, and I'm not gonna think about where it came from or the spotted little Bambi tail. I can't think about that.
So I think that's about all I've got for the sea creatures in my tales of roping.
Yeah, your tales of roping. I don't know that you've ever in 10 years of marriage told me about the snapping turtle you wrote. That was hilarious. It's like, why did I not know this? Have you told Gabe this?
I think so. I don't remember.
If not, you should tell him again because he probably forgot. That's funny.
So I think I figured out what I want to do on the next episode.
Yeah.
Since we've been in the water stuff with the Loch Ness and
Yeah, the lake monsters. River
monsters.
monsters.
So I know that we're both big into the ghost stuff too.
Yes. Yes, I would
So-
talk ghost all day.
So to combine ghost and water,
Oh, ghost and water?
yes,
Cool.
ghost and water,
Okay.
Lake Lanier.
Yes, Lake Lanier. I've heard so much about that. It's creepy. Yeah, we'll get into it, what, next week then? Or what?
I pulled it up since it. Let's see here. It was created in Lake Lanier was created in the 1950s, and since the 1950s, it has had over 700 deaths recorded.
Cool. Well,
So
y'all got a lot to look forward to with Lake Lanier being
Yeah.
the next episode. So
then, if y'all want to join in on, they're gonna have it on. They'll have it as an episode on Podbean, but they'll also have it on
is it the YouTube live?
YouTube.
Is it?
They're not gonna do YouTube Live, but they'll have it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It'll be Craig and Richard are gonna do their Bigfoot stories.
Oh, cool.
and
Well, I
stuff,
can't
so-
wait to listen to that one because you know me and Bigfoot,
So
so that'd be cool.
anybody interested in Bigfoot, they're gonna get. I know the round table's been kind of off the cryptid and haunted stuff, but they're gonna do their Bigfoot stories. So, with that said, we're gonna wrap it up. If anybody's got anything that they want to share or any stories that they want to pass on, you can email them to us.
Come here, you want to send them out daily?
I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Any stories or anything they can send to us at paranormaladventures2@gmail.com, or you can join the Facebook group at Paranormal Adventures with Sean and Crystal. So, anyway,
And daily talk.
well,
Well, y'all have a great night. Stay spooky. Stay curious. Deely says bye, guys. Or Deely do. And we'll catch you next week.